So hi everyone and welcome back. In the last video we have seen how we can collect different scenes and how we can switch between the scenes simply by clicking on the appropriate scene, and we also have a fancy transition. And in this video I would like to show you some things that make working with scenes more easy for you. So the first thing that I want to share with you is how to create shortcuts to switch between the scenes. This is particularly helpful, for example, if you're working in a multi-monitor environment and you have to search where is the mouse and switch between all the windows. For that reason, shortcuts are really helpful. So this is pretty easy. You just go to the File menu, open Settings, and there you find a section saying Hotkeys. And you can define hotkeys for different elements. You can browse through them on your own. But if you scroll down, you will find your individual scenes. Like we have here our big me with pictures and the small me with picture. So for example, let's say we want to have Shift-Control-A as a shortcut to switch to the big me with picture scene. So we just enter here, hit Shift-Control-A, and there it is, the shortcut. Same thing we do for small me with picture. Let's take Shift-Control-S. Same thing, straightforward. And this should enable us to switch between the scenes simply by using shortcuts. If you prefer, you also can manipulate the individual scenes, like showing some of the sources or hiding some of the sources. So you can play around with that. So let's say apply and OK. And now Shift-Control-A, there we go. Shift-Control-S, same thing here. So you see this is pretty easy. And now I would suggest you hit the pause button, stop the video, and you try to create your own shortcuts. Okay, I hope you have identified your own shortcuts and everything did work out for you. And so I would like to show you the second aspect, which could be helpful. Typically, when you create different setups like a training, a workshop, a lecture, whatever, then you would like to have different scene collections. And this could be overcrowded very fast. So there is a possibility to create new scene collections and to switch between. So you can do it up in the menu. Here is a scene collection. And let's say, for example, we could create an empty one, which is new, or we could simply duplicate an existing one, or you could also import or export some collections. So I just duplicate this one. That makes it more easy. Okay, I give it a name. I say my second collection. Okay, there we go. And now in the scene collection, I can switch between my dummy collection and my second collection. And for now, they are pretty the same, so no difference. But if I change my second collection, let's say in my second collection, I would like to put this picture up there and the big me on the right side, just to give you the proof that it works. Then you see in this second collection, here I have my scenes again, the new ones. And if I go to my dummy collection, which was the previous one, then here we still have, takes a time to load the camera, yeah. Here we still have the old setting. And of course, for all the collections, you can create individual scenes with individual sources, so you're absolutely free in that case. And this is pretty helpful to switch between. Sometimes if you want to work on different computers, or if you have to reinstall something, whatever, it's also helpful to export and import such scenes, which is pretty easy as well. So you just go to the scene that you would like to export. You say export the scene, and then you can store it as a JSON file anywhere on your computer. So I already prepared a folder here, and here I could export it. Already have it there, so I need to overwrite it. Yes, and so we have exported it. And of course, you also can import such a scene again. So for example, I will import a scene that we haven't created yet. I just say import. I'm browsing through the collection path by clicking the 3 points right here. Navigating to the right folder, it's already there. And I have created, for example, one scene collection which I use during online meetings. So it's the 01 meetings JSON file. just open it, say import, and now we can switch to the meetings scene. There it is. Don't mind that the picture doesn't fit right now. This is just because I reduced the resolution of my monitor. So normally I have a bigger resolution, then everything is fine again. And you see here I have different scenes as well, and I can switch in between, and that's how we do it. So now I would suggest you pause the video again and you try to create a different scene, a second scene, switch between the scenes, and also export your created scenes and try to import them again. Okay?